What's up, guys? We've got the XRPL CEO in the house. And of course, I am Jenna X, and we are doing a fun Degen stream tonight, guys, talking about all things casino coins, lucky hash, gambling. No, we're going to call it gaming. What's up,
It's
Daniel?
all recreational gaming, right? So it's the
Okay,
fun stuff.
okay. I like that. I like that. So we don't have to sound, too degenerate today. But how have you
Yeah.
been? You're busy. You're really busy.
I'm good. Yeah, we're quite busy. We're working on a lot of stuff in the background. Not everything is visible. We're gonna talk about a few amazing things that have been in the pipeline for quite a while, and it always takes a lot. It's a lot of back and forth with other parties, and then people get super upset if it takes so long. So we're gonna go all over this. We're gonna break some news that have been teased but didn't go out. Just had to give two disclaimers. One of my cats is freaking out lately, so there's a high chance that you see a cat coming up over here and then jumping. That's normal. I can't do anything about it, and that's why this is looking the way it is, because she loves to lay down on there and then she scratches like crazy. So before people freak out, because that usually happens, be like, oh, Daniel's chair looked like whatever. So
He's
just
so
as a
concerned about
spoiler.
the chair.
Yeah, because it looks like my wife is like, oh, you need to get a new chair. And I'm like, if I do this, it's gonna look the same like 3 days later, because I don't know, it's just one of them. She goes crazy. So yeah, it is what it is.
Okay, what's the second thing? You said there were two things.
Oh yeah, my AC is running. I hope you can't hear that. That's why I'm super close to the mic. I told you about this, but I don't know why it's super hot still in the house, even it's rainy all day long. So I'm sorry for that.
Okay. All right. Well, if you launch a token on Pump Fund and stream, you could use the creator fees to buy yourself a nice new chair.
Yeah, I teased that to the community, right? And then I was looking into this and I was trying to get my setup changed so I could restream. But I have no what you're sending. So restreaming my screen that I see, which is your stream, into my stuff. But I wasn't entirely sure how this works. So I thought we're gonna save this later. So as we discussed, what we should do is I'll get us like $2,000. We're gonna jump on rockandrollercasino.com. We're gonna issue the token on Pump Fund. We're gonna call it whatever, and then we're just gonna be degens and just do bonus buy and gamble 2K away and see if we're gonna break that $100,000 creator fees. And then I'm getting myself a new office, and we're gonna pimp your fight gear for
I
your
think
big
this
fight
is
a
a
little more.
I think this is a great idea. And also, I want to say thank you so much, guys. I'm sure you've seen Casino Coin and Lucky Hash plastered everywhere by me because they are my main sponsor for my fight. And I am so grateful for them. Thank you for doing that, Daniel. I appreciate having your support the whole way through. I know my last fight didn't end up working out because the girl backed out and there were some issues there. I was super bummed, but really excited to have this next fight and I can't wait. So thanks for being in my corner. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, I don't know how you remember how this came up last time when I saw your clip from Karate Combat, which had like 6 or 7 million views, right? And I was tweeting that out and be like, "Oh, fucking amazing! You did such a job." And then this one guy was like, "Oh, girls shouldn't beat up each other." I'm like, "This is a sport, right? Yeah, it's contact sport. Why would you complain about that?" And then this guy was like, "Oh, do you support this?" And I was like, "Well, if she does another fight, we're just going to sponsor her." And I think then I reached out and be like, "Hey, are you going to do a new fight? We're going to sponsor you. Right? Let's put my money where my mouth is."
Absolutely.
And I hope you win again. And if you just make like 15 million views on your next video, which we all have to push very hard, then that's worth the money and the entertainment, right?
Absolutely.
So, how's the training going?
12 million now. It's good. I'm tired. And that's why I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this stream. I'm gonna get home, get changed, get ready, get cleaned up. But I'm telling you what, these 2-a-day trainings are kicking my ass. But I feel so good. Like I feel way more confident now going into this fight than I did with the first one, because the first I only had like 4 months of training, and I would say 99% of that went out the fucking window as soon as I stepped into the pit. So this one's going to be a lot more technical, and I'm just feeling way better about it. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm so stoked. Literally leaving next week for Singapore. So and I'm at weight, so I don't have to stress about, am I going to make weight or not? So we're there, right where I need to be.
Will it be live streamed like last time? I mean, Karate Combat did a pretty good job in live streaming all of that, right? So
Yeah, they did. So this is going to stream live. It's through Crypto Fight Night, and they'll stream it live on their X and their YouTube. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I think it'll be somewhere between 7 to 10 p.m. In Singapore. So I'm not sure. I have to get the time zones all lined up so I can tell everybody. I'll probably make like a card with all the different time zones so people know when to tune in. But yeah, be streamed for free.
that's good. I mean, oh, then maybe I should just comment your fight on Pump Fun then. So now we're getting content already and be like, yeah, look at this.
Okay, but I want to cut of the creator fees. If you're pimping out my fight with that,
we're gonna do that. That should be midday my time. That's not an issue. So I just have to have a couple of beers, get hyped up, and then watch your stream, and then it's game on.
Yeah, I think it would be a really good idea too to do that, to hype the fight. So I heard that you were going to twerk at a $1 million market cap.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. So if my fun token is gonna go to $1 million, I'll twerk. Right. So
I've got to see this, guys. Just for that, I've got to see that. Okay, I want to go give a shout out to the chat and to everybody that's here hanging out. I see Steph in the chat. We United. What's up, guys? When Moon said he was here first. Rafi, Yoko knows. What's up, yo? He's always helping with Zao Dao. Awesome person. Brian B's in the chat. What's up? We've got Matt Hamilton. Hey, Airdrop Gaming. All the XRPL homies are here tonight. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to do some fun stuff, and Daniel has some really cool things to show you. So if you like all the Degen things, guys, you are in the right place. Okay, so this pump fun thing, I want you to touch on this some more. Guys, I get it. Most of us here are XRPL people, but here's the thing. Meme tokens were a meta. Okay, there's so many different, like the utility tokens were a meta. Now it is creator tokens, it is the creator economy. And I think that it will pay to be early to this, although it's not necessarily early anymore. I saw a guy fucking sleeping and had a couple thousand views, and this guy is literally making money just streaming his sleep. He said, I'm going to run on a treadmill for until, did you see that, until like $100 million market cap? I'm going to run.
That, yeah.
And then his fat ass is sleeping. Like, you turn on his stream.
Yeah,
and
that was.
Like,
yeah, I mean, it's like the Backwork guys. Have you seen them? So they got I don't know what exactly they did. They started live streaming. Then CEO of Pump Fun ordered them a private jet. They flew to one of the boxing fights, and they made like $90,000 while they were in the air. So that was super wild. So there have been a couple of runners. I think that Pump Fun could become a serious competitor. I'm not sure if the current model is sustainable or will work out, because if you are a small creator and you do like gaming streams, I'm not sure if you can build up a community on Pump Fun, right? You might be able to. I mean, sure, if you're a good-looking girl, and that's what I told you, right? You should stream on Pump Fun, because there are a certain type of people who will buy your token. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna make more money in a few days on rewards like you would do on Twitch or YouTube or even on X. So that's good. I think we also will see a lot of big streamers coming over, like Aiden Ross and KSNet and all these people, and they will make a shit ton of money, at least in the beginning. The question is, how good will this be long term? Then I'm not sure how good their content moderation is. I saw a couple of weird things already. It's not like last time, not as bad as last time, but it's already going sometimes in a strange direction, but this could become big if they play their cards right. When Moon is that type of person who will
He's
definitely buy a token.
definitely that type of person.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I knew this.
Oh, he and I, like,
Um,
listen, we went so far down the Degen rabbit hole. We're like, okay, I think porn tokens could be a thing. And then we realized that porn stars do not know how to launch token for shit. And it actually turned out to not be our best idea, but it was an idea. Not all ideas are good ideas.
I said, someone pulled up an old tweet from me. I said this in 2014, way before my casino coin time, and I said, "Oh, we should have like porn coin." Right, this was the time when everything was an LTC fork, and we had taxi coin and repo coin and all that crap.
Yeah.
That was the time. However, Pump Fund was smart enough this time to say adult content is not allowed.
Okay.
And certain gore content is not allowed, but it's still pretty wide. So you're seeing this annoying live streamer stuff where they go into McDonald's and then throw a hissy fit about whatever and annoy the shit out of people. So what's the one guy's name who's currently in Korea and he's facing like 30 years in prison because he was so annoying to everyone? I can't remember the name.
I heard about that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, Atozi is always talking about him. Let me just quick look this up.
Yeah, for that. That's insane. But you know what? Also, for being a retard and just doing really, really stupid shit all the time and annoying people, I mean, 30 years is a lot, but also don't be a dumbass.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like the reason why I'm citing him is, if I could find his name, that would be great. Is he has been like he has like caused public disturbance in Korea, right? And they're not like in the US where you do stupid shit and then you get away with that, and you get a slap on your hand and they're gonna let you run. So they take this serious. And the guy has been banned from, I think, another Asian country before. So, and now he's facing some serious charges, and he just is like super annoying all the time, and people hype him up, sending him money and trying to get him more stupid stuff, right? And I see this on Pump Fund because this shit works. Like if you go into someone went into McDonald's, gave the girl a massive tip, ordered a coffee, and then poured it over his head, right? And then the chat went wild, and I'm like, yeah, I should rethink my life choices because apparently I can do that. So I should do that because they're printing money with that.
They're literally printing money, but you're right about the how long thing, because I've noticed like Soul Jakey, like if you've seen his streams and everything. Now, of course, he gets paid a ton of money, I'm sure, from sponsors and all the things. But a lot of these tokens, they, after their initial pump phase, and even, you know, once they dump and everything, it kind of looks like they just stay stagnant. So it's like, what's your next catalyst? How many stunts can you do to pump your token again and again? And like you and I were having this conversation, would we even buy our own token and only just do it for the creator fees and let the community say, you know, like, whatever, like, fuck it, this is for you guys, and us not have any? But I've been reading a lot about the best practices. I'm doing it with you. I'm jumping in with you. I'm doing it. I just don't know when, guys, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, we should do that. I mean, just to see how it works, right? And then do some and see how it goes. I mean, it can't be that bad. And best case scenario, we're gonna make $1 million. So what?
Yeah, I mean, it could be that bad, but also like literally people are just like, there was a stream of just a freaking hamster cage today. I'm like, a hamster cage.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to get in on this. Got to get in on this.
I've saw it. Someone strapped a GoPro on his cat, and he made like $30,000. And I'm like, dude, I got 5 cats in the house now. I should do this. Or one of my wife's chihuahuas is super sweet, right? I should just put her in a cage or something and just film her 24/7 and see how people on the internet go wild for something that doesn't make any sense. Right? So,
you'll have PETA at your door. Like, why has this dog been in a cage for this long?
I mean, I say cage, but it's more like one of these fence things you can put up if you don't want to have them run around in the house. But yeah. Oh, check out later when this is over and you want to check Pump Fund again, check Mango Girl, all-time high 1.7 million.
She got
You did?
today to 1.7. She literally had 1,000 followers. I looked at her Twitter. She had like 1,000 followers on Twitter. And then they sent her all of this shit to start streaming. And today
Yeah, the
she was
live streaming stuff.
unboxing her
Yeah.
stuff. Already went to 1 million. Are you
You
kidding
want to
me?
know how much? Yeah, all-time high, 1.7 million. You want to know how much she made in creator fees?
How much?
$67,000.
Shut the fuck up. Whoa. Guys, I'm doing this. I am doing this.
Yeah, you should do. You should
I'll
do
make
this.
$1,000 and nobody's gonna want my token.
Johnny Somali, exactly. That's Jason JASN1. He said, yeah, Johnny Somali. That's the guy who's an absolute pain in the ass for the Korean people, and they're not taking it lightly. And this shit, I mean, I've seen a lot of cool things happening, but it's all in the US, right? I mean, if I would do some of this shit in Frankfurt, like walking around annoying people, they would just beat my ass up.
Yeah,
But
probably. I like this backyard wrestling, Jenna backyard wrestling pump stream. I like that idea. And we could even do like mud wrestling, jello wrestling. And I feel like Casino Coin could just like continue to sponsor somehow. We'll just like put that up everywhere.
Yeah.
until we pump the shit out of that token again.
Yeah.
No, we're not talking about pumping anything, guys. No, that's wrong. All right.
I'm just interested in the how the creator rewards work, right? And we're gonna see what a lot of shit will die super fast, but a lot of stuff could work. Well, it's super interesting. The numbers are just insane.
I like to see the good deeds people are doing with their creator fees. I think that's awesome. Yeah. People are out there feeding the hungry, doing all that kind of stuff. So really cool, guys. Okay, so now we've told you that we have plans, but unless you see us on there shaking our butts or whatever we're doing, don't buy the token. It'll be a fake one. You don't know. People could front run it. People are crazy.
It's just for the culture. We can always say it's just for the culture. That's why we're doing it. Don't judge it, right? It's just for. We just want to say we were there when Pump Fun went in the early days. Like it's the early days of YouTube. We can see early days of Pump Fun. We were twerking. Yeah. People bought the token. That's how we got our private jet. I'm super sorry, but it is what it is.
Yeah. That's how we did it. All right, cool. I want to kind of shift over and talk about kind of like if you want to jump into R&R. Or
let's talk about R&R. I mean, I think R&R is the most interesting one. So let's talk about R&R. So I can leak the news. I probably get in trouble for this because I was told not to do this tonight. But I said, well, we're one day behind with the schedule, and we can sneak peek some stuff from the website, and then the website will go live tomorrow. So we're doing a bit of announcement of an announcement, and then people can speculate and go wild. So we're creating some buzz, like it's the old trick, right? So I'm gonna share my screen.
Sweet. Chip says leak it. But how can you get in trouble? You're the CEO of the XRPL.
Yeah, but I'm the CEO of the XRPL. I'm not the CEO of Rock and Roller. So there might be some people who get super upset if I do this, but we're just gonna hope that they're all sleeping.
Yeah, maybe they won't know.
So I think you need to pull this up. I think I can't pull this up.
Okay. I'm here.
Okay, so on the 22nd this month, we in partnership with Rock and Roller will launch a 5-tier NFT membership program where you can become part of the future of Rock and Roller, which we call the Web3 future. So how this works is there are 5 tiers, as I said, starting from $50 in XRP up to almost $5,000. You get a little NFT. We're minting on Cafe. The exact time of that day will be announced, I think, tomorrow or the day after. And what's gonna happen with that is, if I scroll down a little bit, just to talk about the NFTs first, because people are probably more interested in this, and then we're going to go over the details. So there are 5 levels from supporter, starter, bronze, silver, and gold, where gold is obviously most expensive. Don't get confused with the XRP value. because this has been created when the price was lower and we just pumped. So this has to be fixed before the site goes live tomorrow with the final calculation. But the idea is it's the most expensive one is around $5,000. But to make it easy for everyone, we're talking through the example with the supporter. You buy an NFT for, let's say, 20 XRP, and when this is sold out, or when the sell on the XRPL ends, you will then be able to connect your NFT to your account on Rock'n'Roller, because we're using token gating. And in return, you're getting a welcome bonus, which will be 25 spins at a value of 60 cents, which is equal to $15. And for the next 6 months, you're going to get 10 free spins a month, which equals like $36. So you would get your initial purchase value back in free spins. However, there's more to this. There will be a specialized Discord for all members that are founders. You get a special badge. And what is probably the most interesting stuff is the affiliate pool participation. And how this works is here, that all founders will be pooled in an affiliate pool. And you don't have to do anything. In an ideal world, you go out and you tell everyone, I'm part of the Rock'n'Roller Casino Founders Club, and you should go there and play on the site. Because 20% of the performance-based rewards will be paid out to that pooled group, and you don't have to do anything. And it's based on the net activity. These payouts go straight to your account on Rock'n'Roller, which you then can use to spend all that money on bonus buys in Wild West Gold, my favorite game. Or you can withdraw them and pay them out. The higher you go in the tier, the more perks you can unlock. So there will be specialized poker tournaments for NFT holders with a higher level, with guaranteed prices. The biggest one will be like $1,000 guaranteed price. You will already automatically be enrolled, and then you can play poker, because we want to push R&R poker, which is part of Rock'n'Roller Casino as well. With the biggest tiers, you also get free money every month, so to speak, and better cashback bonuses. So if you become a silver founder, for example, you get monthly 30 free spins, and you get $350 cash into your account for 6 months. So I know a lot of people are not really hardcore gamblers, but if you're like, oh, I like the idea, I want to become part of the Web3 future of Rock'n'Roller, $50 isn't a lot of money. There are dozens of NFTs who don't do anything for you. You can become a supporter. Or if you're interested in recreational gambling and you want the best bang for your buck, you could go for one of the higher tiers. There is no limit on how many NFTs you can buy. You can buy as much as you want. This is all up to you. I personally, of course, think that you should become a gold founder, because that's the best.
You would.
And it's, I mean, you're getting your money back technically just on the bonuses, right? And if people know, if you do these free spins, this could be your ticket to win $100,000 bonus buy, right? So why not doing this? Like I said, the site with all the details is going live tomorrow. There is a detailed roadmap on how the development will work. This is going to go live before the end of the week. We want to do this in 2 stages because we want people to talk about this and be excited. I will be available to answer questions on Discord and on Twitter for those people who have seen this and want to talk about this. And I will be all over the place tomorrow when we post the URL of the site. And then 22nd, exact time of the day will be posted. It will launch on Cafe. You will get the mint experience like you would try to get a rare one, because I want people to have the gamification of the mint experience. But the NFTs are all looking the same per perk. There might be some hidden bonuses that we don't list just for the surprise, but we're not going to talk about that yet, right? Because it's recreational gaming, so we can't put all the cards on the table. So yeah, that's what we have been working on. I can already hear a lot of people asking why you're doing this. The reason is, and I had this argument for a long time over the last 4 years, is, oh, why don't you build your own casino? And then people sent me links like companies like SoftSwiss. Here you can easily build your own casino, but they tend to forget it's not just getting a casino and then putting this up. You need a customer base, right? You need to advertise this. You need the deals with the suppliers, all that stuff, which is a lot of work. Because Rock and Roller is an established casino. They're currently in the process of switching their game aggregators, so there are less games right now than there are usually, so the good ones coming back. So Pragmatic will be back. That's already in the process. The roadmap is laid out. A couple of the things that will be on the roadmap are already in works, so it's an ongoing process, and we want to give people the opportunity to become part of the casino. If you remember, there have been attempts like this before, especially on the XRPL, like Club Utopia would be one example. However, they got hacked and lost their stuff, and then they rugged, or just, I'm not sure if they're rugged. I don't want to say rugged, but the project technically died, so you don't hear much of them. And instead of launching a new casino, we're using an established partner. We want to make them our in-house casino. So there's a strong partnership between us and Rock and Roller. We can pretty much get everything we want. It's a conversation on the same eye level. They are helping us with a lot of stuff, right? We told them, oh, let's do the poker side. They did the poker side. Lucky Hash is running under their umbrella, which is also super nice for us, because we were like, hey, you have all the legal setup and everything. Why don't you do this? And they were like, yeah, okay, we're going to do this. So yeah, that's the very short version of what we want to do. So if you have any questions, let me know.
I do. You guys, if you have questions, drop them. I want to take it back to the NFT cards. Does the higher tier, do they offer a higher payout, like more of a percent of that pool, of the 20% pool? And have you run any numbers yet? Like, okay, if I hold this many, it would be that, based on we got X amount of money in, profits. Can you give any examples?
There are some calculation examples which will be published on the site. I don't want to spoil them yet, but I told them straight away that will be the first question I will get.
Yeah,
I have that super secret. I have that super secret Excel sheet with all the calculations right here. I'm looking at it, but I don't want to push it too far. This will be published as well this week. So it all depends. If this goes super wild, and I need to be very careful with my language on how to say that. First of all, it's a utility NFT, right? Yes, you get also pooled up as an affiliate, which is like, I think is super easy, because you technically don't have to do anything, but you should do something, right? You need to tell people, hey, look at this. I'm not saying get everyone into gambling, because not everyone should do, but word of mouth needs to be super strong. And instead of having a group, instead of having 5 affiliates who compete with each other, just pool them together so they become one crowd, and that one crowd can go out. And you see this super good with XRPL Backholder these days, who's pushing Lucky Hash like crazy on Twitter. And that's something I was just posting the other day, where I'm trying to explain people, it's nice if you're buying $1,000 worth of CSC, but the longer effect will be if you just put $10 a month into one of our products, right? So go to Rock and Roller, gamble for $10. We have 30,000 people holding CSC. If everyone would do this, we would have massive deposit numbers. Some of you will win big, some will not win. That's the nature of the beast, but we would crush numbers. So we could go to other partners and be like, hey, look, this casino is doing these insane numbers. You need to try to compete. So we could make it better for our community, because we can say, hey, you're getting a 200 bonus deposit bonus on this side. Maybe you guys should give our community a 300% bonus, right? And then if they raise that, we can go back and then we can be like, look, this is our volume we're pushing to the site. If you want a piece of the cake, you need to step up your game. And the way this is playing out right now will be like, we're going to do this on Rock and Roller. Like, there are a couple of well-known casino like Stake, Roulette, Rollbit, right? I want to become the next Rollbit. So I want Rock and Roller to become the next Rollbit. And this will work with community feedback, with having a loyalty-based crowd, right? That's talking about the product. And of course, a little bit of money. So the money that's being collected will go into development. Yeah. And exact figures on how this works and the hood under the math under the hood will be published as well. I just wanted to tease this out to get people excited, right? We're doing the classic announcement of an announcement like Justin does all the time. I think this is working out pretty good. So rather than pushing it out live during the stream,
Yeah.
No,
I think that's a good idea. Question for you, and I know you're just here being a tease and all, but will the old affiliate links work, or are you going to have different affiliate links? Because I remember we used to have those. Are they still valid?
No, Rock and Roller doesn't have a affiliate model at the moment. It was killed because in favor of this, right? Because if the total number of all available NFTs will be around 8,300 something, right? So if you have 8,000 people talking about your product on social media, because we're in crypto, everything is digital, right? It's not a physical location. If you have 8,000 people dedicated talking about the product, you're going to outperform pretty much every classic affiliate. Will they go out and talk to classic affiliate providers to boost additional traffic? I think so, right? I mean, that's what should be done. They shouldn't just rely on the social media impact, but we all know that the social media impact these days is quite big, right? I mean, you can push a company to the next level on social media. You can already completely ruin the business. I mean, you have seen that with Cracker Barrel, right?
My God, yeah, they admitted defeat.
That rundown,
horrible.
That run back didn't happen at the counter, right? That happened on social media, and we can now argue, how many people actually said something versus how many people didn't say anything. But this is how the world works now. It's an attention economy, so you need people's attention, and this is one way. Getting the NFT is like you become part of a club, right? So it's one group. Yeah. There will be a dedicated Discord. Which isn't active right now because I'm afraid someone finds the Discord and then finds the material, blah, blah, blah. You know how this works. Yeah. And yeah, the site's going live tomorrow. The roadmap will be added towards the end of the week. Mint happening 22nd on Cafe. I wanted to mint this on all marketplaces at the same time. The problem is, based on how the XRPL works, you can't have multiple minters on the NFTs, and that wouldn't work with the marketplaces. I think Kai will be super pissed with me because we took Cafe, but they currently have the biggest volume, so it was a strategic decision. Yeah,
it's just the one everyone goes to. You know what I mean? It's like you can't hurt feelings. You know, it's business. So yeah, I think it was a good choice. That's where the volume is.
I mean. Yeah, I mean, we gave our opinion on what they should do, and I tried to figure a solution how to make this happen. But then to make this happen, you would have 10 collections with 5 issuers, like 5 collections with 5 issuers, which then in total is 10 collections with 10 issuers. You can't group that, and that would be super confusing for everyone. So we were like, okay, let's forget about this. We're going to do this on Cafe. We're going to see how this works out. In an ideal world, this mints out on the XRPL. the plan is we could still push this on a later stage to Solana on Ethereum, but I told this is the best community on the planet. Everyone in XRP wants to make money. This is gonna sell out, right? I had a motivational speech from Dirk about this. And he said, yeah, you just need to go out and push this and shill it, and you're going to be all right. So, yeah, I mean, that's what we're going to do. I think this is a great idea.
I agree. Well, I think it'll work too, especially when people see how many games it is, the online casino. Is it just going to be CSC, XRP, USDT on the casino? Can you use any tokens? Tell me more.
Let me just switch over to Rock and Roller real quick, and we can have a quick look.
Stephanie, I see your message. Okay, so Steph is in a Rock and Roller on the NLH micro stakes all by herself, sitting there. I'll jump in with you right now. The link is down below, or it is just, what is it?
RNR.poker.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, and that's the poker site was also super successful in the beginning. The only problem was we had to push this like super crazy. So one of us had to sit there all the time, and at some point, I couldn't dedicate one person to sit there. However, this is also high up on the list. I wanna make poker great again. I want more poker clubs, private table, tournaments, all that stuff. I will play poker again, so people can happily take my money. Yeah, so if you allow me to share my screen, we can have a look on what we do. So I have $2,000 on Rock and Roller right now, so we could do a dedicated or separate stream where we just gamble this away, because gambling is recreational, gambling is fun, but be responsible. There are a couple of, I mean, the most used currencies are available. You have CSC, XRP, Doge, BTC, Ethereum, Tron, Litecoin, USDT, TRC20, USDC, TRC20, and even SHIB. You could technically add more, but the problem is you want high liquid tokens, and experience has shown that a lot of money is just being in Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, stables, and Casino Coin, at least for Rock and Roller. For the other sides, it's mostly BTC and stables. So stake has a decent inflow in XRP, for example. But yeah, people can complain about how slow BTC is all the time. It doesn't change the fact that it's still being used a lot.
Dang, we have over 700 tuning in right now. Thanks, guys, between YouTube and X. Rock on.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one's your favorite one? Is this one of your favorites?
It's actually, oh, hold on. Let me see if I can turn the volume down on this. My favorite is actually Wild West Gold, but it's currently, Pragmatic is currently not available because of the changes that are happening, but it will be available in a short period of time, because the background stuff is already done. Just needs to be pushed to the front page, and then the old collection of games will be back. There are over 5,000 games on the site. I didn't know Save the Hamster is like a crash game. I like crash games a lot, right? So yeah, this is one of my favorite. But we could see. Let me see if we find.
Wait, so what do you do? Just like you're just making sure that he stays floating, like that he doesn't fall.
You bet, and then how the higher he climbs. Oh, it's the same one. The higher he climbs, the bigger your payout gets.
This is funny. I tried. Oh, what was I on today? Oh! You have a promo going on right now, guys. I shared it on my X, but Casino Coin, is it Rakebit that you have it with? Casino Coin. If you deposit 1 million Casino Coin, they double it. They give you free 1 million Casino Coin on there to play with.
Yeah, with Rake. Yeah, that could be.
Yes.
Marek is dealing with the promotions, but the goal is to have always going something on, right, and find the biggest ones with the with the partners. We're currently in conversation with a new partner, and we're trying to explain to them you need to give people some sweet bonuses in order to get them interested in playing some games. If you just do the same stuff like everyone else does, they might not be interested, right? So yeah, and the good thing is when Rock and Roller is moving into the next thing along with us, like I said, we're a partner. We're trying to get them do what we want. Things will just get better. So yeah, I'm super excited for the NFT stuff, for how this all plays out, and exciting times. I mean, I like Rock and Roller a lot, and I play on the side a lot, but it's like a Web2 casino. So them moving finally into Web3, dipping their toes into the NFT stuff, that's great. I know a lot of people said, "Oh, Casino Coin should have done NFTs." I wasn't a huge fan of that, but now we're doing this. Alex just asked the question, like, is there a referral program? Well, I'm not sure if you were already here when we discussed that, but it will be on the website tomorrow. If you buy one of the NFTs, you're going to get linked up in the affiliate pool with everyone else, and then you get a payout based on the performance to your account of the casino. So you are technically an affiliate, but you're not an affiliate, and you're only like a group of like-minded people who act as one affiliate, which I think can be way better than just going on with your individual link. I mean, back to what I said earlier, XRP backholder, I want to do a case study with him, showing he had like 80 followers when he started, and I think he has like 300 or so right now. He's pushing out a lot. He's doing good numbers. We have a lot of people coming in. He has like 250 or 300 referrals on his account for Lucky Hash, right? So this is what we need. And I do understand that we made a lot of strategic mistakes in the last 12 to 18 months. I'm not going to deny that. But the problem with all these things is it takes a lot of time. Every time you're talking with someone who's telling you, oh, you can't do that. So finding ways around to get what you want in a way that makes sense is always super hard. But now with Rock and Roller, we solved the problem of people telling us, oh, you should run your own casino. Again, we don't own it, but it's a strong partnership. So if I want something, I can get that. So if my NFT holders tell me, oh, we want that specific supplier being added, and they have a group vote and 1,000 people come back and tell me this is what we want, then it's going to get done. And then I will go to Rock and Roll and be like, you guys have to do this because the NFT people want that. The NFT people, the founders want that, right? So it's a bit of a mix of attempts we have seen before, like I said, Club Utopia. It's a bit of what Funfair tried to do back in the day, which didn't work out for them. And then it's a bit of, I see these sites all the time where people say we're going to launch a casino and we're collecting $5 million, and then the casino is like a classic white label is live for a few days, and then they're just going to run away with the money. So that's why this is a bit different, because this is an established casino since 2019. We're working super close with them. So this is not like, oh, we're going to see how this works and we're going to do this. This is like, we're going to do this, right? We're just pushing this to the next level. So yeah, stay tuned for the big reveal of the site tomorrow. Keep in mind there are some additional content pieces that will get added till the end of the week, so everyone gets excited, right? Because we don't want to shoot all the bullets at once. One of the cats is coming, so don't freak out if she jumps.
I just posted a giveaway. Guys, we have 50 free scratchers up for grabs. I just posted them on my page and shared it. If you have not used them yet, and we'll get into Lucky Hash. We're not even to Lucky Hash yet, guys, but I just shared these tickets because I was so excited. We have over 750 people tuning in right now. Thank you, XRPL bag holder. He sponsored 50 free scratchers. All you need to do is scan that QR code with your Zamen wallet or click that link that I posted. connect your wallet, and you'll get to test that out and see how those work. And I'm really excited because they created me my own Byte scratch card. I always wanted to be on a lottery ticket, so I thought that was pretty cool. So thank you for that.
It's actually one of the most used ones, right? There are over
Really?
1,500 cards. So I can pull up the numbers.
I thought you were going to tell me it's one of the worst selling ones. And I'm like, I'm so sorry.
No, it's not. It's one of the good. I mean, the CEO of the XRPL. That's the best selling one. Which
well, of course it is.
Merrick did it as a joke, and he's like, "Oh, should we add this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you should add this." He's like, "I don't know if you would like that." I'm like, "Fuck this, just add it. This is fun, right?" And then whenever someone annoys me on Twitter about, "Oh, why don't you do this?" blah blah blah, I can be like, "Okay, I know you. I understand you're crying right now. Here's a free scratcher, right?" And then when they scratch it, which they do, they always do. They're always like, "Oh, I don't want your fucking scratcher." They always fucking do it. So of course they do.
They always scratch the fucking card.
Yeah, and then if they win, that's the best. So I see, oh, you saw my face 5 times, huh? How does this feel? So let me pull this up real quick. We just broke 10,000 sold cards today, which is super nice. I didn't expect that many sales, but good, we did it. So the CEO of the XRPL has been sold 3,273 times. And Heart of the Fighter, which is your card, 1,716 times.
And that's new too. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. And Expector got added today as well.
Oh, we should show that one later. I definitely picked. I need to pick one of theirs up. I didn't pick that one up. I think I scratched a free one though. I think they were giving those away earlier.
Yeah, let us finish the last 20 spins because maybe I'll get a jackpot and then we can have a quick look at Lucky Hash.
What's up, Jungle? I see you in the chat. Stephanie, I went to the poker. I didn't see you there. I saw another guy sitting there and then I left because I realized I can't do 2 things at once. So that would just be like a bad idea, but I definitely am going to come back and play later. I would love to stream these casino games whenever R&R, when this casino is ready. What, you're rolling it out tomorrow officially, you said?
The NFT. So what I just talked about, the public information will be available tomorrow.
Okay.
There are 2 or 3 changes that need to be done. And I thought last minute it's technically better to tease this today so people have something to talk. You know how this, like I said, it's attention economy. So, and if I push this live now, then I get a couple of questions I can't answer for the next few hours because we're still streaming. So, yeah. But like I said, I have money on this account. We could stream together, and I told you all the secrets that I think would work out pretty well for a young uprising.
But I don't think you should show your boobs. I think that's a bad idea. But I think that you could still totally do the twerking.
I really liked the idea, and I didn't like that you were talking down to me for 10 minutes about that. That really did hurt my feelings because
your feelings were not hurt. that is a lie. I don't believe it.
Yeah, that's yeah. You're not making it better. That's what I say for now.
All right. I'll be nice. Guys, share the stream. Smash that like. Show some love. Repost, subscribe, do all the things. We're giving things away. We're gambling. We're having fun. And we're showing you how to have a good time too. All right. I have 50 free scratchers over on my page. It is on my Twitter at JennaXCrypto.
Hold on. Pay me an XRP. Oh, sorry.
What do you say?
I was on the interrupt. So pay me an XRP says something that makes sense. It would be cool if you could place bets on Jenna going upside that girl's head, blah, blah, next month using CSC or XRP. I actually working on something similar for this, but I'm not. When's the fight? What's the date?
It's October 1st. We need to be able to bet on me before October 1st.
Yeah, I could probably mock up a page for this, which wouldn't be the full experience. It would be like Polymarket style, just for you.
We should do that. Can you do that?
Yeah, I could do this. I could probably do this in like a few days if we just keep it in CSC XRP, where we're doing like Polymarket, and it has to be something easy like is Jenna smash our face. and then maybe like, oh, will there be a knockout? Whatever. That's something that should.
Yeah.
I'm not promising this, right? I'm trying to do this because I know exactly that someone is gonna DM me like, when will this be live? I will sit down and then have a look on, because I'm working on something similar anyways, but there's no chance I'm get the full stuff going. But this is like easy because the outcome doesn't need an oracle or something, so we could do this.
Okay.
And then maybe I have an idea. I sneak that into the Rock and Roller roadmap. They won't notice, and then I will be like, yeah, you said you're gonna build something like that, so you have to do it.
And we need this by like, we need it rocking and rolling by next week, literally.
Yeah, we need this by next week. Yeah, we need this prior to the NFT launch.
Well, I feel like if anybody can make a betting platform happen, it's you. What's up, Lady K? Good to see you in here. And Steph says, is this in Singapore? I heard there was one in Miami in December. Yeah, this one's in Singapore. Fun fact, I was supposed to be fighting in Miami in December. That's what I was initially training for. And they're like, hey, can you do this 2 months sooner? I'm like, okay, sure. Where am I going? Singapore. Right, let's do it. So I'm excited for that. And then when they said it was Blonde Broker, I got really excited because she won her last fight. When we were in Singapore together, we were on the same card. We were both fighting out of the red corner, and she beat Ashley, which was her best friend at the time, which is absolutely crazy. So I'm excited because I know that she's going to be a tough opponent and that she's taking her training really seriously. But I will tell you one thing, you will not outwork me, girl. Like, as far as training goes right now, you will not outwork me. And I just can't wait to knock her ass out. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so pumped for this. I can't wait.
Is there no karate combat this or next year? Why? I thought this is going to be a yearly event.
No, so Influencer Fight Club, they canceled that. And I don't know why. I don't know what went down, but I'm actually I'm really disappointed with the whole karate token thing. So what they were doing was they were paying their fighters with your tokens, with your karate tokens. If you participated in the fight, you got paid out regularly, just via USD, a wire transfer. But if you won, you got your winnings in karate tokens. And if you got a knockout, you got extra in karate tokens. But you had to do a year lockout. Well, the problem with that was they had so many damn token unlocks over the past couple years for fighters, plus employees and everything. And that, I think what I won is probably now 5 to 7x less than it was last year. It's not shit. When they unlock it this week, it's not going to be anything. So I don't know if what they're gonna do with that, with their whole token. And the problem is with that token is they can make more of it whenever they want, and they've already said that they will. If we need to, if somebody wants to invest in our company, we'll print more. I'm like, it's not good. It's not a good look. It's not a good idea. So they need to go back to the drawing board. But IFC is no more.
Oh, shame. That's a shame. The event was pretty big, right?
Yeah. It was huge. I mean, I'll say they had the best production though of any of these. I mean, now Crypto Fight Night does an amazing production. I haven't been there yet from what I've seen, but just with the graphics and how they would do everything, it was awesome. And I love the pit. I liked all the people. It was cool. They really did a fantastic job. I think though they're still doing, karate combat fights. I think it's just IFC has been canceled. Although I do know there are some other issues going on in the background, so we'll have to see. But I mean, I hope it sticks around.
Yeah.
Can Daniel go in the ring for leaking?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not lasting long. But if that ends my life, how about we're gonna do this. I mean, I could also do jump from a cliff. That's also it's a one-time event, but I'm up for it.
Cliff jumping.
Cliff jumping.
Oh, yeah. I'll record it for you. You could stream that
on Pump Fun.
Yeah, just make sure you leave your wallet keys to somebody.
And bet on our own site. Will he survive or will he die? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but no, if you can get this betting platform spin up a really basic one, that would be amazing. So many people want to bet on this, and I want to bet on myself.
Oh, you're only allowed to bet on wins, right? Because otherwise you're just gonna ramp this up and then oh yeah, guys, I lost. I don't know what happened. So yeah, I was leading the whole time, but then something just happened, and I don't understand how this could happen to me. Yeah, totally not rigged. Yeah, I get that.
No, boxing is not rigged. Boxing has never historically
Never.
ever been a
Yeah,
rigged sport ever.
it's a totally fair game. Yeah.
There's no way. But that would be cool. Wow, 900, you guys. What's up? What's up? Are you still spinning over there? Are you done? Did you use all your spins?
No, I stopped. I want to keep the money, so we're gonna do a separate Degen thing, and then we can just gamble the 2K away. Or
what are we
maybe win the
doing?
jackpot.
Where are we gambling 2K at?
We can do this on Rock and Roller. I got $2,000 in my account. Well, I spent like $30 right now. We can gamble that away, do some bonus buys and shit, and then and have a good time. It's called recreational gaming. Gaming.
Yeah. I mean, I think we definitely need to do that. And then we need to go check out and show off these Lucky Hash scratchers. And
oh, Stephanie said the P2P bet app is no longer in Summon. That's true. We pulled that. We're gonna build a better version of that. What I'm already doing, it hasn't been announced because I don't want to tell people we're working on stuff and then we're gonna get asked when is this done. So I'm doing this in my free time. I think I'm gonna spend a day or two, see if I can spin up a specific site with like with XRP escrows and locks where we can be sure that everything is kosher, and then we're gonna bet on Jenna. And I don't know, we need to figure out like 5 things people can bet on: knockout or getting knocked out and win or whatever. So easy stuff. It needs to be yes, no.
Yeah. Okay. I'll make those up for you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can go over Lucky Hash real quick if you want.
Sure. I'm all about it.
I'm
here for all the Degen things.
Yeah, you would need to let me share my screen again, please. So
you're very needy today, Daniel.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you promised you would be nice to me, so I thought we're gonna try this out. Okay. So yeah, Lucky Hash is also a rock and roller product. Which we have built out, but it's operated by them. But we support them, and Marek is doing a lot of the stuff. The most famous one, a lot of people should know by now, is the lottery, which currently has a jackpot of 5,479 XRP.
Wow.
Just think about if you would win that and XRP goes to $10,000. It's generational wealth. So everyone should buy a ticket right now. Yeah, this is running for a while. The jackpot has been a bit slow. The growth of the jackpot has been a bit slow lately. The main problem for this is attention economy. If I shill this 5 times a day, we're getting 50 participants, right, in every draw. If I'm not talking about this, it slows down. So I will probably do another I think I still have a giveaway open where I said I'm going to give away like 10 or 20 tickets, which I then didn't. Then remembered I didn't do it, said I would do it, and forgot about it again. So we will have to do this as well. Give away some tickets because people like free stuff.
I love
this. This was the first product. It's a provably fair RNG. It's based on the XRPL ledger hash. So it can't be cheated. You can't tamper with it. We're just using the hash to build the numbers. I suggest if you are a Lotto fan, you should definitely look into this to make this easy. We could purchase a ticket together. I bought my first 20 XRP today because everyone knows I don't have many XRP. Let me pick just something random. And we're going to do one draw. So how this works is you pick the numbers from 0 to 9, from A to F. These are the first picks. They can be in any order. It doesn't matter. They don't have to be in order. Only your lucky number, which in case is D for Daniel. This one has to be at the correct position, which is the last letter of the hash.
Okay.
You then click Pay with Saman. You then scan that. You can also use Joy, right? So but I don't have any funds in Joy. So I'm using Saman. So I'm buying my ticket. with my lucky numbers. And if I win the jackpot, I'm not going to give it back. So everyone knows I'm going to keep those 5,000 XRP.
I
I'm
mean,
going to
that's
reinvest
fair.
them into scratch cards.
Okay, so I tried to look and see if there were more what the most popular letters and numbers were in hashes. I've been asking AI, I've been trying to figure it out, and I can't crack it.
I could tell you. Chris Thompson actually made a website that gave you statistics and suggestions on what you should pick.
What's the website?
I don't know if it's. You need to ping him. I'm not sure if it's still up, but
See,
it
I
was
knew I
like
wasn't the only one trying to figure that out.
Yeah. So yeah, super easy. Draws happen 2 times a day, every 12 hours. Your chance is for the jackpot. The details on how this works is on the about page. As you can see, we had 614 winners so far and paid out over 3,800 XRP. The rest went into the jackpot. So yeah, that's Lotto. It's pretty much the oldest. It's the first game we built. Also seems to be kind of liked by people. Sometimes this goes crazy, sometimes it doesn't. So you can see the latest draw. It's as the classic dice, right? So we're gonna say we're betting XRP. We're just betting. Is my browser fucked? Yeah, hold on. It's my browser. I shouldn't have used this system. Let me quick see if this is my Chrome dying. Yeah, it's hold on. I need to switch windows.
Okay. Let me see. Let me pull.
Give me 1 second. Let me stop this. And let me share.
Yeah, it is easy. It's fun. They're all stupidly easy and fun. And
okay,
that's the addictive part. There we go.
Okay, so you can, in this case, I'm saying I want to roll under 50, right? I'm going to play an XRP. I'm going to bet and 1 XRP. It's my winning chance, my multiplier, and my potential win. So best case, I can win 1.98 XRP. The 0.02 XRP is the house edge. I can bet with Saman. One thing I don't like about dice is you have to sign every single bet. Yeah, which makes it a bit hard for people that want to do 50 spins, but it's a classic dice issue thingy technically. We're having discussions on how to make this more user-friendly, so you can be like, okay, I want to do 10 bets in a row. Or you can even like do 100 bets in a row. But then we also need to be a bit careful because some people go ballistic, right? So it's a bit of a double-edged sword. So, and I lost. The roll result was 80. That's the hash. You can look this up so you can see this is correct. And here's my bet amount. So we have some people. I think we had someone who said, I'm going to roll under 2. And he won. That was the biggest payout we had.
That's insane. I never bet that low. What was I didn't even realize you could get 0, right? How's that even possible?
Oh yeah, true. You can do 0. Yeah.
What was his payout?
I need to look it up. It was like 10 million CSC or something, I think.
Wow.
I can look him. I think he's an affiliate of mine, so I should be able to pull this up. So yeah, so hash dice also based on the XRPL, greatest ledger on the planet. Then we have race, which is, let's talk about race. This is a fun game. It's not, you currently can't bet, but it's just based on what you can do with the hash.
I don't get that game. I don't understand it.
Oh, sorry. I see you can't see my.
Did you switch it? Up at the top, hit share this.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry, my bad. It opened a new browser. I didn't notice. So hash race. You just, it's not for money. It's just for fun. But we're thinking about we could do like tournaments, and you're having a real race, and whoever wins then gets the pot or something. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do distance. The driver name is Daniel. and then we're picking the hash thingy. We click start race. And now what's happening is this is listening to the ledger and checking for hashes. And every time we're getting a hash, it's moving the car. Unless this browser is also broken and I'm not subscribing to the WebSockets, which I'm doing. It's always great
When you're live streaming and things aren't working.
when your live and stuff is not working.
Yeah, it's always a fun time. But that's okay. If it happens on Pump Fun, you can just twerk.
Yeah, if that's happening.
Things don't have to work.
Okay, that's... dude, this is why they always tell me I shouldn't do this, because I often have this with different browsers. Let me just see if I need to switch browser again, because there is a chance.
Okay, so you're going to do media again. I got you.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me test this first.
We're testing things, guys. We're hanging out. We're testing.
Oh, no. Hash race could be... Maybe Merrick is working or something is wrong, so hash rate is not working. So I shouldn't have shown that. I should have stuck with the products. But it's just a fun game where we can test stuff. So usually a hash comes in, and when the hash comes in, the car drives, and it's either going faster or... So it's going faster, and there are two options. The more distance you make, you win, or the better your time is. But I need to ping someone to figure out what's wrong with this. However, we have a slot game as well, but I'm going to show you scratch cards.
Yay! I love
Look at
these.
this. Yeah, I think we should buy... Let's do 10 Jenna scratch cards.
Yeah, definitely 10. Okay, can you make more expensive scratch cards?
We
Or
can.
you think that... I feel like
yeah,
we should.
Can. We're building up a bankroll right now. Unless there's someone out there who wants to invest in Lucky Hash, right? Maybe we should tokenize this as well, but let's do it slowly. So we're building up a bankroll, and once we have more funds,
Okay.
we're gonna do more expensive cards, because we have to have the balance in our wallets, right? So.
That's neat.
We're scratching.
Oh no go. We need hearts. Find the hearts in this one.
We need the hearts. Okay, play another card. We should have had more pictures of you. So
I sent a bunch of different ones. I even sent a mugshot, but see, one. We're already up. See, I want to buy like 5 XRP tickets.
Yeah.
I want to be real deep.
I mean, that if the I want this to be it's revealing too early. I just noticed that. I'm not sure if this is me or if this is for everyone, because this should give me... And as you see, all the games, they're paying instant. So my win has been sent. Why is this? Oh, it's not revealing too early. So why can't I make this?
I noticed when I hold it down and just scribble with it, it does like reveal it early. But when you just kind of do it slowly like that, it seems to be okay.
Better luck next time. Maybe we should have done CEO cards. I would have probably won 120 XRP.
Have you won the jackpot on those yet?
No.
Has anyone won a jackpot yet?
No, but someone has won like 5 XRP. I mean, the odds on these are still better than in real time, but you need to sell more than... I mean, you could be unlucky and you add a new card and it directly hits the jackpot. So that's possible, right? But even if 10,000 cards is quite a nice number, statistically, you wouldn't see a jackpot in the first... I mean, I can't even say statistically, because that's not even a thing, but you wouldn't expect a win that early. Oh, you didn't bring me any luck. Like,
I mean, listen, you're not done yet. Still a couple more. I feel like your hash transactions aren't lucky. So whatever these hearts are, they have to be the one.
I won now.
Good. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you. I can reinvest this into more scratches, because that's what you should do. Oh, I won another one. Oh, see, complaining helps.
It was like, we don't want to hear you. Stop it. I think the most I got 6
I want to
hearts.
go in.
Good. So you're not totally out.
So let me check.
Go do okay. Let's see if yours are winners. Let's go check out the CEO.
Let me. Should I tweet them out or put the QR code on stream?
I don't know.
Okay, let me. I'll tweet them out, and then I'll put the. I'm gonna send it to you, and then you share it. Where's my Twitter? So yeah, that's the scratch card thingy. For all the games except lottery, if projects are interested to have their token listed in the games, like get customized scratch cards or get your token added to dice, just hit me up. Expector got added today. We're in conversations with ATM. There are 2 other projects I've sent a message to on what to do. And yeah, I wanna add scratches for all the projects, and then people can scratch because everyone should scratch all day long. It's not a CEO one. It's a House of Fortune one, which is a CSC one. But it's also good. Let me put this up.
Yes.
Free cards sponsored by. Yeah, if we would have 100 people pushing this as hard as XRPL backholder.
Oh my God, he is like on it every day.
He's a beast mode. Yeah,
he is in beast mode. I admire that.
Yeah, that's what we want. I mean, and that's the same energy we need for the NFTs. Okay, I tweeted that out. I'm gonna put it in the internal chat here. So here's the link. I mean, or you probably see it. So yeah, we are. So in terms of Lucky Hash, we're having conversations on pushing this out in a version 2. Make this a little bit nicer, turning this into a gaming hub. I think Marek doesn't want me to say that. I'm not quite sure, but he's asleep. So what is he gonna do? There are conversations about that. We're gonna see. I don't want to push this the same time we're pushing Rock and Roller, and the whole Lucky Hash was like an experiment, and then it went pretty well. So now we're like, what did he say?
I'm not. Joe's having a great idea. Scratch off Jenna's. Oh my goodness.
I mean, if that works, if you think that works, you should probably try that. It could be. Yeah. So Lucky Hash version 2, we're having conversations about that. There are a couple of other things we need to finish first, but it's in a conversation. But like I said, adding projects to this, giving them their own dice or their own scratch cards. We're happy to do that. Lottery is currently a bit of a problem, but if I get enough people to be like, oh, we want tokens on the lottery, which we do want for CSC actually, yeah, we're going to do this. So this is our little baby at the moment, but yeah.
I dropped the link in the comments, guys, for this free scratchers Daniel's giving away, and I'm also going to drop the link in the chat for the ones I am giving away. So make sure you go check them out. It's free money, free casino coin, free XRP if you win. Good luck.
Yeah.
Exactly. Here, drop this one too. Cool. Are there any updates in the casino coin world that we should know or talk about? You did a really good write-up the other day. It's like a Medium article.
Yeah, I mean, the R&R stuff, that's the biggest thing. There are a couple of loose ends I have to tie up. I know people will ask, oh, what about the bridge? I'm on that. It got sidelined, I want to be honest. It had to be sidelined for a while because we needed that rock and roller stuff to get done. And that was super annoying behind the scene. Marek is working on this. I'm coding on some stuff in my free time to get my head free. But yeah, I mean, we're still doing stuff, right? It's one of our biggest problem is that we always try to push stuff to like 90%, 100% perfection, which delays stuff. So Lucky Hash is our first attempt of we're going to do something, we're going to push it out, we're going to see what happens. Yeah, so yes, still chugging along. Focus will be on R&R, right? We wanna push that. We want to build, reunite the community and have this pushed, become the next Rollbit. Or imagine you get just 10% or 1% of what Rollbit is doing, right? Then that would be amazing, and that would put like the XRPL back on a bigger map. Even XRP is a top 3 token. I feel that we are lagging. We had a good run with the meme coins. That died down a bit, I think. I don't see that many issuance than we had before. So, yeah.
Well, it did because, it was fine when XRP was really cheap. Nobody cared. And then once XRP started creeping up and $2 to $3, everyone's like, no, I need all my XRP. And everyone became terrified to sell it. It's like that phobia of the flip the switch when everyone thinks they're going to wake up and XRP can be $10,000. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. Nobody wants to give it up. But
yeah, I would say the people who are waiting for the flip the switch stuff, they wouldn't have bought anything at 50 cents. They're just buying and holding. I mean, which is fine, right? I say this to other people all the time. We like 80% of the XRP community, they are hardcore XRP people, and the banks and cross-border payments and ISO 2 and 22 and all that stuff. And then there are 20% of people who are into tokens, NFTs, and memes and other things, right? And that's not a very large user base. Also, I don't think that 6 million wallets is a lot. But yeah, I mean, we're growing, we're making progress. We had a lot of new amendments, so we're maybe moving in the right direction. Ripple does what Ripple does. I mean, they need to look after themselves. There are a couple of positive developments behind the scenes, which I hope they're going to release soon. But we're going to see how this works, right? I'm just looking to that screen because I have another chat on that screen. So in case people wondering why I'm not looking at the cam. So yeah. Also, I mean, I should chill this as well. So personally, I mean, you might have seen my technical analysis that I post once in a while. So I build in my free time like a TA platform. Actually, it's like I built something for myself in order to, when I'm on the road, easily manage my short and longs. And then I was like, oh, well, I should add this and this and this and this. And then at some point I added TA for that. I've shown this to a couple of people, and I'm thinking about pushing this live. So you can pay me 25 cents, and then you can run a deep dive TA. You want to see that? I could show that.
Yeah, absolutely I do. Wait, oh, that's the Lucky Hash. Are you on the same browser?
Yeah, let me share. Hold on, let me switch up. So I mean, it's not fully done yet the way I want this to look like, because I'm the only user. So that's why it is the way. So, but what I usually do on the 12-hour, you need to accept.
Yeah.
So what I usually do on the 24-hour close and the 12-hour close, I just type in XRP. I'll select that. I'll say do a deep dive. I have 3 modes, which is Degen, which means I want a high risk, high reward trade right now. I want something for normies, or I want something that's super safe. I usually share the normie ones. Then you click run AI analysis, and then this is gonna take up to 3 or 4 minutes, because what it does right now, it runs off, gets the latest 200 candles and signals from Bybit, because I'm currently connecting this to Bybit, and since I'm trading on Bybit, it makes sense to get the data from Bybit rather than from somewhere else. But I have Binance, Btrue, and MEXC connected as well, but I'm not using them. So this now runs off, gets all information that's useful, like the 200 last 1 hour candles, open interest, 24-hour turnover, order book depth, RSI, VWAP, Bollinger Bands, EMA, all that stuff, keeps running, and then gives me a nice little site that tells me what's going on, even has a dual strategy to go long or short. I had to add this because for myself, I'm using a different version that is just giving me the safest play. But if I let people let access that and I tell them go long and they go long and they get wrecked, and they will be like, oh, you told me to go long. So it's a dual strategy, right? And it's like giving me the key levels of what's interesting to my personal preference. It's giving me a summary of what's happening, the current market structure, a risk assessment, and then gives me 2 recommended actions on what to do. Like for a long scenario, where to enter, where to put your stop loss, and where to put your target profits.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, this is a bit of light version, because for myself, I use this a bit different because I just want the core info and I know how to use this, but I can't give people like the dedicated version of do this because they're going to freak out. And then I have this, you can share this and then generate a picture. And that's the ones I always share. And then, yeah, I'm using that to trade. That's why you usually have this list here, which is like a pre-filter, which checks the most interesting markets, give them a score, and then I pick them, throw them in here, and then get my trading data and trade to this. I have a bot running, which is currently in testing, which is using the predictions from AI and then does the trades. And my plan was, once this is ready, I'll just stream this live for like 48 hours and let this run as like, hey, this bot is powered by this AI data. If you're interested, pay me 25 cents. You can have one of these. You can do a run for like 25 cents.
Wow, I want to do this. I need this.
I can give you access to that for free, and you can play around and see if this is a help. I mean, you still need to understand what you're doing, right? So it's like, this is not a golden ticket, and there are often specific things that need to happen, right? Because like as you see for the short, there are conditions that need to be met in order for the strategy to work. So it's not like set an order and forget. So it's for traders. You need to be a little bit smarter. However, if this is all above your head, what you also can do is you just take the image you can create, throw that in ChatGPT, give it some additional info and be like, hey, please tell me what to do, right? And then it will give you a strategy. That's what I do sometimes. If I'm not entirely sure what to do, I have a specific ChatGPT agent for me who knows what I want to do. And then I throw this in and be like, hey, give me a safe play. And then, yeah. Before someone complains, I'm doing this in my free time when I'm bored or when I need to get my mind off what I'm actually doing. So I'm working on this for quite a time right now. But yeah, I've shown this to a couple of people and they were like, oh yeah, maybe you can give access. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great idea. I mean, obviously, yeah, if you're not using it, you're definitely gonna get left behind. But I mean, I'd definitely be interested in trying it. I know sometimes it's just a pain in the ass when I'm looking at all of my different indicators and everything like that. I personally, because I'm really impatient, I like to scalp. So I would definitely be looking for the shorter time frames, because if I do any kind of a long-term trade, like, I will forget about it. So yeah, leveraged long-term trades are not for me.
Yeah. I have the same issue. So I'm coding the bot and it's going like it's getting better every single day. But the problem with the bot is I don't want to watch it. So it needs to run on its own and have this edge case decisions, right? So in order to test if this works, I just need to let it run. But the bot is working in a way when the setup isn't good, it's not going to trade. So I sometimes have this run. I wake up, I let it run, and there's no trade for 6 hours. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm not getting any data today I can use to work on this. But you can't trade everything, right? So you need to let the trade come to you. You can't chase it. So.
No,
and if I get
definitely you can.
super angry, I just do scratches, right? Everyone should get 100 scratches a day. You can do my face or Jenna. I would pick
Not
Jenna.
financial advice.
Not
Not financial advice.
it's scratching advice, right? You should scratch. Scratching is
Scratching.
always good, yeah. And buy a lottery ticket. I mean, it's fun. Generational wealth awaits you, and of course,
you don't have to go to the
like,
gas station. You can literally do it from your pajamas or in your underwear.
Exactly.
In bed.
Yeah.
You don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, you don't have to leave the house, so no one will know you're an addicted scratcher. And you don't have to throw out all the used scratchers because they're digitally. It's environmentally friendly.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. This is the green way to scratch cards.
on the green ledger, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, it is. All right,
Yeah.
last question before we call it. What made you decide to be a dev on the XRPL?
I think that's just the history, because I mean we software forked the XRPL, run the Casino Coin ledger, and then in 2020 the decision was, okay, what we're going to do. And at that time, IOUs weren't really a thing. We all only had Sologenic, and they weren't really doing anything with it. And I was talking to Wietse and Bharat, and they said, well, we want to, and a couple of people from Ripple, and we're like, oh, we want to push tokens. Why don't you issue CSC as a token on the XRPL? And since we knew the code base, and XApps were a new thing back then, because I hated development on the Play Store and the App Store. So I was like, okay, yeah, let's build an XApp. Let's do this. The KYC feature inside Zum came out. So it was a good match. So that's how we ended up on the XRPL. Yeah. We will see if that was a good or bad decision. I don't know yet.
Well, what we need is support, guys. And for those of you who are bitching and why Casino Coin no go up, it's made to be used. You need to use it.
Exactly.
All you gotta do, you gotta use it. It's a utility token. You gotta use it, and gambling, but you use it. All right, guys. If you want to check out more of the Lucky Hash, you want to check out Casino Coin, RNR, I have the links posted below. Don't forget, I have also in the links for our Scratcher giveaways. We're giving away. You can win free XRP, free Casino Coin. Don't forget to follow Daniel on X. He is the CEO of the XRPL officially.
That's true.
At Daniel_WWF. All right. Thank you so much for coming on, Daniel. I appreciate it. And thank you again for all of your support with my fight and everything. Looking forward to seeing what you're doing. And guys, make sure to keep your eyes open if you were here earlier on the stream or if you missed it. There is a big, very big NFT drop coming. Was it the 22nd? Did I see the 22nd?
22nd on Cafe. Exact time will be announced, and we will put a timer on the site.
All right. So Daniel is tokenizing RNR. So if you want all the details on that, it's in the beginning of the stream, but all the information and fine detail that's going to be published tomorrow. So you can read all about that and how to profit on these casino affiliate fees. What would you call that? How do you?
We're gonna call it.
We're gonna call it.
We're gonna call it the Founders Club, and you will be in an affiliate pool.
Okay, Founders Club affiliate pool. I didn't want to get that wrong and butcher that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Don't forget to smash the likes, share it. Really helps in the algorithm. We have over 1,300 that have joined in across X and on YouTube. So thank you for hanging out with us, and also keep your eyes open because I heard somebody may or may not be streaming on Pump Fun. So thanks, Daniel. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. Have a good night.
Same to you. Thanks.